to capture this little bit of theory I'm going to share with you. So let me share a really simple concept, but I find it really helpful. And that is to think of safety and certainty on different dimensions. And there's many reasons and many good reasons why this might be helpful for our mental and emotional health. So firstly, certainty and uncertainty is very often something that we cannot control. So this is external events, things that happen to us. You know, they're all the vicissitudes of life going along that horizontal axis from certain to uncertain. So just the moment we think we've nailed our plans for the future, something comes along and we have to reevaluate our plans. So certainty and uncertainty are kind of the planning function of our brain. You know, how do we put together a life? How do we fashion a life that we can walk the path of, that we like the outcomes from? Whereas safety and unsafe is more about how we look after ourselves. So sure, there are times when the world is unsafe, so we can't magically make COVID-19 disappear. We can't magically make war and terror attacks and other things like cancer or whatever go away. So that these are things that also affect our existential sense of safety. You know, does the world feel a safe place for us? And overlay that with domestic abuse and street violence or street crime, for example. Some of us live with unsafe conditions all the time. But sometimes we conflate safety and certainty, and we try to take actions that are on the wrong dimension, if you like. So the one I would like us to just work with today is the sense of safety, where we have a bit more say in whether we feel safe, irrespective of whether we are certain about the world. So also, I'll just, one other philosophical aside, there is a philosophy called a process ontology. I'm sorry to be academic, but it's a very interesting way of seeing the world. And when you see the world through a process ontology, actually the sense of certainty and uncertainty begins to disappear. So in a way, this top right-hand quadrant doesn't exist, because a process ontology helps us to see that the world is always changing, and that what we try and do is to give ourselves a sense of certainty. We try and fix the world, we try and make it static, unchanging. And instead, what we can do is embrace the fact that life is changing, constantly changing, and just move our expectations about life further down that horizontal axis, and therefore not rely on certainty to make us feel good or make us feel safe. So I'm going to just stop sharing that, because I think you get the idea. It's a very simple 2x2. And today I'd like to introduce you to some very simple ways that you can help yourself feel safe. And for the last 10 minutes, I'm going to ask you to go through a series of experiments just to try it and see how you like it. So if you put your feet flat on the floor, your bum on the seat, and sit in a dignified and upright manner. If you'd like to close your eyes And just to start, place your hands across your eyes, just as if you were trying to play the child's game of peekaboo. So don't press on your eyes or your eyeballs, but just create a very soft cup. So your eyes are able to relax under your hands. Your hands are providing a shield for your eyes. If you're using your fingertips, they're often cool, and if you want a bit of warmth, you can use the palms of your hand. So sometimes the palms are warmer, and different people like different sensations. So if you like warm, use your palms. If you like cool, use your fingertips. And just allow your eyes and your eyeballs and your eye sockets to melt as your hands provide protection to your eyes. So your eyes really don't have any work to do right now. Your eyes can be completely safe behind your hands. So absorbing that sense of safety from your hands. And if you'd like to drop your hands into your lap, but allow that whole sense of safety to be absorbed through the body. Try it one more time if you'd like to. Just put your hands over your eyes. Allow your eyes to melt into your hands. Allow your hands to completely shield your eyes. And fully absorb any feelings of safety that you derive from this. And when you're ready, put your hands back on your lap. Just experience the aftermath of that. What's that like? Allow it to soak inside of you. And now turn your attention to your hands and hold your hand, hold your own hand. So hold your hand as if you were holding the hand of a best friend. So you can interlink your fingers, or you can simply clasp hand to hand. And really experience what it's like to hold your own hand. How does it make you feel to look after yourself in this way, to hold your own hand? To really acknowledge that you do need looking after. And you are the person to do that looking after. Here you are, right here, right now. Amidst the uncertainty, Here is the safety of your own hand. Just feel what that's like. And if you've held your hand one way, hold your hand the other way. So swap the way in which you're holding hands. And again, feel what that's like. Feel the newness of those sensations. Feel the extraordinariness of those sensations. And really absorb any sensations of safety that you derive from holding your own hand. So just feel the extraordinariness of this and how it makes you feel. Soak those feelings into your bones. And now when you're ready, give yourself a hug. So just wrap your arms around yourself and feel how it is to hug yourself. And as many of you said before, feelings of safety often are associated with feelings of warmth and comfort and calm. So if you have any of those feelings from hugging yourself, soak them into your bones. So take in the feelings of warmth and calm, containment, cuddliness, whatever. And swap arms. So we always hug ourselves one way, hug ourselves another way. Just feel the extraordinariness of doing it the second way. And when you're ready, one or two slightly deeper breaths. And come back to eyes open.